All right, let's relax a little bit out there in the world right now. Hopefully, people are being positive and well today. And let's just realize that you are going to meet the day to the best of your ability, or hopefully everyone will meet the day, including myself, with the best of their ability, with knowledge and reason, and realize that there are people out there that are not going to have the same reason that you do, and they're going to be all kinds of bad. From the moment you get up in the morning and your feet touch the ground, someone may do something that's going to piss you off. And how are you going to react and handle it? And I think it's good to have a community that talks to each other and reacts to each other and helps each other remain calm, cool, and collected in their actions. We are living in a time where you're going to find people in power will have hyperbolic language and maybe even be filled with a load of nonsense. But that's them. It doesn't have to be you. And, you'll find even your own friends you may not agree with. But hopefully there can be mutual respect, even if you don't agree with that person. And that seems to be kind of missing today, a form of mutual respect. And those that do not give you that mutual respect, well, it is time to a degree to move on. No matter what they bring to the table, if someone doesn't have mutual respect for you, it's better to move on. Even if they can provide food. The one thing I like about the Bible, and I've quoted things wrong, but I believe Jesus was walking through the desert and the devil tempts him. And the devil says, you're God, you can make bread and water and all this stuff. And I think Jesus said, man doesn't live by bread alone. And I think of that when I'm fasting. And whether you believe in the divinity of Christ or if Christ was even a real person, there are things of knowledge. Man does not live by bread alone. You need more than bread and food and water to sustain a life. And you have to realize, would life really be worth living if all of the human beings, all of humanity left the earth? What would be worth living if you cannot have a human connection? Now, animals are often a good connection, but they are not a substitute for humanity. Now, I think it is good for a lot of people to have an animal, to have a dog, and they can give you some of the most loving affection ever. But to compare it to humans, not at all. And we are living in a time where, in some ways, empathy is more important than science, or at least it seems that way. And I'll get into that into a later show. But I want to be more prepared when I do something like that. But logic and reason, certainly the establishment doesn't have that today, or it doesn't look like they have it. We're not being guided by a steady hand today. And there have been times when, and maybe that's always been true, maybe deep down, we've never had stable leadership. And I strive to be a stable person, and I believe most of the time I succeed, but there are times that I fail at being a stable and logical human being. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, even if it's not very good, like one person just did, by the way. And visit our Rumble page. It's always good to visit more than one page, and also visit our website at Transparency and Merit, the organization of transparencyandmerit.com. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.